We're here in Glasgow, Scotland, at the World Tour Finals of Giants Live.
We're in Glasgow for the very first Giants Live in Scotland. Arguably, Scotland, the home of strength. So much history, so much prestige.
This is one of the classic epicenters of the origins of Strongman.
10 of the best athletes on the field, starting off with the Stoltman brothers. These guys are amazing.
Unprecedented in every sense of the word. Never before, until then, had two brothers made a World's Strongest Man final. Until then, Scotland had never had a Europe's Strongest Man or a World's Strongest Man. And now, in that family, they have both.
Luke Stoltman, 36 years old, in Invergordon, Scotland.
Tom Stoltman, 27 years old, and I'm from the Highlands in Scotland.
You know, with Tom and myself doing as well as we have, World's Strongest Man, Europe's Strongest Man. For me, the two biggest titles in the world of strongman, and we're Scottish, so it's only right that we have the homecoming.
The 5 events, the first event is the nickel stones, second event is low press for reps, third event is the axle deadlift for reps, fourth event car walk, and fifth event the atlas stones.
We're in Glasgow. This is the first time that Strongman has come to Scotland in quite a long time.
Far from being merely sporting events, the Highland Games are annual gatherings based on true historical tradition.
Back in the early 11th century is when some strength games were recorded here for the first time.
Throwing the hammer is a more conventional sport, in which the distance thrown is the main point of the competition.
So the stakes are high here, the trials of strength are powerful, the athletes are incredible. Just what a tremendous weekend. We're going to have some fun and it's going to be epic.
First event is the nickel stones.
Brett Nickel, I'm 49 years old, I'm from Aberdeenshire. The event today is the nickel walking stones. We've got to pick these up. They're in balance in weight. One's 138, one's 114. You're only allowed one drop in the 20-metre stretch. If you drop it in the 20-metre stretch, you have to get to the top white line, turn around and come back again. Okay, these nickel stones, I made them 5 years ago to try and do a quest to walk with the Dinny stones across the bridge. And these are 138, 114 of a nightmare.
So event 1 here at the World Tour Final is going to be the nickel stones. These stones are oddly mismatched in weight. They're odd stones, period. We've got a ring handle coming out of them, dangling from chains, and we're going to have to take them from max distance over a course. Now this is a grueling event on so many levels.
We've got the current world record holder, Andy Black, who's a Scottish lad, going to take part great at this event.
We have Andy Black, the giant, the Scottish giant here, who has both records for the indoor and outdoor world record nickel stones. You can expect a high mark out of him. You've got Adam Bishop, who is super hungry to prove himself on the stones after a stellar performance at Europe's Strongest Man. And you have Kevin Ferris, who we saw at World's Strongest Man with a seemingly unbreakable grip on that massive frame carry. I think he's going to be one to look out for.
I'm the old world record holder. I've only done it once, so hope to put in a good distance. And yeah, I really see myself kind of coming top 3 in this event.
Rip the roof off the Hydro for the Highland! Stoltman! Such a polished strongman with years of experience. In the last 3 or 4, he's come way up in the sport. He is definitely world class. I like the determination on his face. He's calm and cool, taking really nice steps. No loss of balance. He's doing fantastic.
Slow and controlled, steady and successful. The target in front of him. And Luke Stoltman edges down the 20-metre course, and he's going well at this stage. Fighting in, biting down. Very similar to the...
Luke Stoltman was the better of the two Stoltmans in the very first event, and especially when it comes to something that we don't know the outcome, winning it isn't necessarily as important as a solid performance. So for the Highland Oak, he got off to a very strong start.
I got 17.5 metres. I think it put me in 4th place. I think I was half a metre in front of Tom. And yeah, a little bit behind the top 3, but the top 3 guys, I think they all exceeded 20 metres. Kevin getting a new world record, which is incredible. His first time doing the nickel stones as well, which is insane. Kevin's just a gritty athlete, and these type of events really suit Kev. One of the hardest events, I think, there. The ring's just squash your hands, and I wanted to get in the top 3, as I said, but yeah, 4th, I'll take 4th.
Second event, the log press for reps. I think it's going to be a whole new world record because the time limit has been extended to 75 seconds. We'll see just what Luke can do for log press for reps. There's really only maybe 1 or 2 other guys in the group that can challenge him. That might be Evan. Going to be a fantastic event.
Second event is log press for reps, 150 kilos, as many reps as you can in 60 seconds, I believe. So I have the world record in this, joint world record with Hixie and Big Z. I've got eight repetitions, so I'm looking to push that and yeah, be out my own in that world record and win that event.
And if you haven't had enough Stoltman action, we got more for you. He is representing Scotland, the Highland Stoltman!
Luke Stoltman, better known as Big Spicy, is so good with the log. He's got great endurance. He's able to efficiently take the log to the lap position, shoulders, press it overhead, and then release it with not that much energy. His ability in log press is kind of unparalleled when it comes to reps.
First repetition smooth as silk, both men, and you can see the speed from the Highland Oak as he crashes that log overhead. Technique wonderful, Will.
It's beautiful, and it's the way he's setting it down that's so eloquent. He's not wasting any time, keeping his grip on the handles. He's a contender right now for the 10.
You told me earlier today that with this additional time, the 75 seconds, we will see something exceptional from Luke Stoltman. And he is roaring through these reps now, trying to pace himself and keep smooth and efficient as he fires the log up, and we move to 7 reps. His baby brother with 9 already.
Evan not far behind. He's smoking. It's time for Evan to produce. Get it up and ram it overhead.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen, 9 repetitions for the Highland Oak. Right over the whistle, will not count. But you can hear the opinion.
And then there's the log, 9 reps in the log. Just was a couple of seconds off my last one. It would have been nice to get that, but yeah, I mean, getting points, getting good points, that's what it's all about. Being consistent. Trying to be as consistent as I can in the deadlift. Get a few reps, onto the car walk, smash that, smash stones.
Event 2, log press for reps, 150 kilograms. So much was unknown about this. We know Luke Stoltman, when it comes to max, he's incredible. But what's he like when it comes to reps, when it comes to endurance? How fit is he coming into this? Well, it turns out both Stoltmans aren't just strong, but they're brutally conditioned as well. Both completing a new world record and a joint world record for the Stoltman family, no less than 9 reps. Luke Stoltman, however, almost got a 10th rep, and in fact did complete the 10th rep, but it was just outside the time allowed.
Event 3 is the big axle, the wheels for reps.
We have a 360 plus kilo axle that is going to be lifted max reps in 60 seconds.
360 kilos of pure steel off the ground, you know, so.
My legs are shaking just thinking of it, but deadlift is my event.
Big Tom will be looking to do well. Mark Felix, the legend.
You'll be seeing me deadlifting in a suit for the first time ever. I should have got this a long time ago. It's like cheating, I mean.
Take your pick of these deadlifters. I don't know which way it's going to go tomorrow, so it'll be exciting.
Solid from the world's strongest man. And his big brother right behind him and revs it up for the second, Bill.
A family feud I see going on here, except there's so much love for each other. This is fantastic. Tom's just motoring. Great power. Come on, Luke, find the power in those legs. "20 seconds.
Tom Stoltman hits 6, Luke on 3, needs one more.
Come on, Luke. This is important, Luke. Get this one. "10 seconds. 9, 8.
Aptly, the Stoltmans went head to head. In the end, Tom managed 6 reps and Luke just 3. However, we all know that that's a big weakness for Luke. 3 reps, I think he'd take.
I'm just daddy. And the boys have worked so hard since day one. Luke and then Tom coming under Luke's wing and just beasting it this year. It is incredible. It's unbelievable. Luke's put his heart and soul into this. I am the proudest dad in Scotland, in Britain, and in the world. Love you all. I love my boys.
So after the deadlift event, I was joint second with Evan. Tom was first place with 2 points, and then going into the 4th event, which is the car walk.
Event 4, the car walk. Literally 1,000 pounds, 450 kilos.
It is a classic strongman event, and it just looks damn cool.
20-meter course, fastest time wins. I'm really excited for this. I got 30 odd seconds last time. I think I can go nearer 10 seconds and really kind of go for it. I'm looking to win this event tomorrow.
Such an athletic event that requires a great deal of leg strength, foot speed, a solid core, meaning all the way to the spine. And that weight coming down on your shoulders is pretty tough to move. It's tough to keep your pace. Speed wins.
I believe that I'll be winning this event. I look at the lineup of guys and I can't see anybody outrunning me. I'm very prideful of my athleticism and my speed, and I believe that it'll carry me into a first place win for this event.
So event number 4, car walk, 450 kilos, fastest time wins over a 20-meter course. I just wanted to beat my time that I put in Europe's, which was 13 something seconds. I couldn't get my feet going in this one. It was a little bit off. I got 16 seconds, which was okay. It wasn't the best. Again, I want to improve every time I compete. Sometimes that doesn't happen for numerous reasons. It's quite a grueling competition. Watching Evan and Tom go head to head, that was pretty special. That was spicy. That was a cool event. I thought Tom was on to break the world record, if I'm being honest. Speaking to him after, he just kind of, I think, lost his balance on one of the steps and dropped it. But still a great performance. I think Evan just pipped Tom to the win in this. Tom came second, and I believe I got third in this one. So again, yeah, top 3. I'm happy with that. Could have gone a little bit faster, but we'll take the top 3 going into the final event, which was the Atlas Stones.
We have the king of stones here, Tom Stoltman. He has the world record heaviest Atlas stone ever lifted and has the world record on this set of stones.
Yeah, I'm very, 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 very confident going into these. People know how they work, 100 kilograms to 180.
Knocking out 5 stones in 16 seconds here. That's just a hell of an order to fill.
My training's been unbelievable. I mean, I did 7 one motions of 180.
Trying to knock out these stones against a juggernaut like Tom is going to come down to which athlete can one motion stones the quickest, the most accurate, and not have any fumbles down each of these 5 stones. A single fumble can cost a second, if not more. And that's all the difference that there will be between possibly the top 3 or 4 contenders.
I believe I was sitting in 3rd place. I think I was 2 points off 2nd. Evan was in 2nd at this time. Tom was out in the lead by 3 points. So yeah, my mindset going into this one was just do the stones. I said before I wanted to put in a sub 20 second run. That's what my goal was. And again, as an athlete, all you can do is do what you can do. I can't control what Tom does. I can't control what Evan does. All I've got to do is me, and then let the guys do what they can do. So.
Crucially, Luke Stoltman a rapid time to see him 3rd.
I was hyped up. I was pumped for this. You know, it's the final event in Glasgow, first time ever. Atlas Stones, one of the signature events of Strongman. So I wanted to put in one of the best times I've ever done, and thankfully I did that. And yeah, then Evan and Tom went up.
And then the unthinkable happened. For what we thought would be the battle between 1st and 2nd, Evan Singleton and Tom Stoltman slipped at the same time.
That was a strange one. You know, I would have put my house on Tom to do the stones like he normally does. But it just shows you, I mean, we're all humans, we all make mistakes. Maybe they got a little bit excited, maybe the adrenaline got to them. You know, it's a lot to play for here. It's the title, World Tour final. It's basically one of the biggest titles the first time in Glasgow again. So Tom being a home boy with a home crowd behind him, maybe he just got a little bit excited. Same with Evan, I don't know, maybe Evan saw Tom mess up and then the stones rolled off, and I don't know.
We are on the way! Singleton and Stoltman, Tom roaring into the first stone. There's the second. 3 is in, and 4 follows swiftly, almost lost it there. It gets away, and Tom Stoltman recovers. Enormous drama in the last event here. Tom Stoltman goes for 5 and gets it. Have you ever seen anything quite like that, Bill Kazmaier?
I just wanted to be able to slip in a few words. Don't make any mistakes. Both athletes fumbled on 4, and it was over. The champ of the stones took it. What a race.
Ridiculous set of circumstances. We had the stones dropping off and misplacing, others knocking them into the crowd. Unbelievable drama.
Again, I can't control what they do. They made a mistake. I capitalised on that mistake.
Now then, what does this all become? Hold on.
Been back-to-back winners for Giants Lives, incredible. I've probably done 9 or 10 years for Giants. I've come 3rd in Britain's Strongest Man 2019, and then from then, you know, from 2019 I've gone full time. I've immersed myself into the sport. I've done everything I can to be the best I can. Yeah, I think the proof's in the pudding now, you know.
I'm in shock, absolutely shocked. I said I wanted to win. That was my goal. First time in Scotland. Stoltman 1 and 2. What more can you want, guys? We did it. I can't even speak now.
First place at Europe's Strongest Man, first place World Tour final in Glasgow in the space of 2 weeks. This is my way to winning World's Strongest Man, is by ticking off these competitions, winning these competitions. saying I'm the best in the world, believing I'm the best in the world, and showing everyone else I'm the best in the world, so they know that when they go up against me, they're up against the best in the world, and that's what I am. I believe I am the best in the world at the moment, and all I'm thinking about, I'm not even joking, all I think about now is being World's Strongest Man 2022. That's it. So I'm manifesting that. I'm putting these things out to the universe. I'm doing all I can, and yeah, let's see what happens in Sacramento next year. I'm Luke Stoltman, Europe's Strongest Man and World Tour Finals champion.